My name is Mark Bichachi. I'm the MD for Dia Consult. What Dia Consult does is it does digital media, so that's social media management, digital PR, digital marketing, digital branding, everything else. So we are your ad agency, your communication agency, but for the online space. I went to university and did engineering, which is absolutely what I didn't love. So I spent a lot. I went to Egerton University. Joro. I did instrumentation and control engineering, which a course which I didn't like at all. It wasn't my forte. So I spent a lot of time online writing and things like that and doing a lot of youth activities. So while I was still in campus, I discovered that you can use social media to mobilize youth, to talk to youth and things like that. After campus, I started doing it for Martha Karua, so she hired me to do it. And while I was doing that, I got a lot of people asking me, why don't you do this for us? Why don't you do this for corporates and stuff like that? So I started doing a lot of research on how can you do digital media for a company, for a corporate, for an individual and all that. And this is a personal view of things, so I would not recommend it to very many people, but my view of being employed is modern day slavery. That's my view. Because what did a slave get? A slave got a house to sleep in and food in his stomach. And that's what employment is. You get a house to sleep in and food in your stomach, and you really can't achieve what you want to achieve. So for me, employment was never an option. I've never applied for a job. I hope I never will. Still young, so touch wood, I won't have to do that. The point is that to be an entrepreneur, you've got to have heart. The difference between employment and entrepreneurship is not the capital, it's not even the brain power or the idea. It's just the ability to take the risk between your comfort zone and the place that's unknown and your hopes and dreams. And there's always that gap in any step during entrepreneurship, whether you want to expand or whether you're just starting your business as an entrepreneur. At every point, there's always a risk factor. So risk management and the ability to take that risk is the key factor that differentiates, I think, a lot of people from entrepreneurship to formal employment. There's something I always say, that talent without knowledge is useless. You must take talent and turn it into something more than just talent. So the first thing that you need to do is get as much information as you can about what you want to do. My first business was in high school. I got a phone.
That was in
1999 is when I joined high school. So I got a phone. It cost me, I think it was like 25 G's or something like that. It was a lot of money, but thankfully my dad helped me buy it. But what I did in school, I used to run a senior jamming, quote unquote. So I'd charge double the rate. So I'm always looking to expand, and I'm always looking to diversify. Okay, so even in terms of the product offerings we have in the company, we've got a lot of products that are still in development for banks, for security firms, for all sorts of things that are in the pipeline. So that's what excites me.